I'm J-Dubs MMA. This is my recap and breakdown of UFC 310. Alexandre Pantoja versus Asakura. We knew what was going to happen. Pantoja smoked Asakura like some sushi. They robbed my boy Volkov though. I picked them to win. And what do? They give it to Gane so he could fight Aspinall. The judges, you suck. I hate you. We're going to talk about that. Bilal smokes either one of those dudes up in, on the bottom right over there. Shove cock, shove meat, shove cat, Rakhmonov, he's horrible. I know both of these guys were training partners, but still, boring fight. Talk about Bryce. I really don't care about this card. This card was just whack. Started off pretty good in the prelims, but then, yeah, bro, it just got worse as the, as the fights got more, I guess. I don't know. It's just a horrible card, honestly. It was just started off good in the early prelims, but then it just got worse. But onto the first fight of the night, we have Nzechukwu versus Brzeski. I picked Nzechukwu to win, and he did his thing in the first round. Looked good on the feet, and in the end of the first round, he lands a big meaty hook that drops Brzeski, and he gets his second KO finish of the year at heavyweight. Looks good. Give him like 2 more fights. He's probably ranked. Probably looking at a top 10 fight at heavyweight. But yeah, that's how mediocre, that's how trash heavyweight is, these early prelim fights, but whatever. On to the next fight. We got Chase Hooper versus Guida. I picked Chase Hooper to win. Chase Hooper did his thing, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody and their moms picked Chase Hooper to win. He was flowing in every single grappling exchange. He would just take the back of Guida, and finally he just switched it to an armbar, and yeah, Clay has to tap. Chase Hooper wins. Pretty happy for Chase Hooper, man. He just gets better and better every single fight. His striking looked good in this fight too as well. Yeah, man, full circle moment for him, man. Full circle moment for him. He's just looking pretty good in his new weight class as well. On to the next fight. Chiesa versus Max Griffin. I picked Chiesa to win this fight, and this was all Chiesa, dude. Getting a win on his birthday, dominating all the rounds, and finally in the last round, in the third round, he just got Max Griffin to the ground so easily, and in the third round he finally gets the rear naked choke, gets the win. Probably looking at said he wanted UFC Seattle, hometown. Probably retires there. I don't know, dude. Just good win. Happy you got a win on his birthday, Chiesa, whatever. This is what we want to talk about. Cody Durden versus Joshua Van. I picked Cody Durden to win this fight. And man, I made a flyweight video talking about how Joshua Van has the potential, and he showed it in this fight. In the first round, Cody Durden did what he needed to do, was get the fight to the ground. Obviously, he kind of gassed himself out going for takedowns, and that's when Van started to cook a little bit. Van did a good job, getting up and keeping it on the feet. And in the second round, dude, Van just looked really slick on the feet, hitting Durden with nasty combos, busting up Cody Durden's face, and dude, going to the third round, I thought it was 1-1, and in the corner of Durden, they said that he was down 2-0, and that he needed a finish, and I was like, maybe he just needs to maybe get a couple more takedowns in the third round and get a win, and not get smacked in the face by Joshua Van. But no, Joshua Van was hitting this guy with everything, dude. He just looked so good on the feet. His boxing is so crisp, and he just did really good. And he was it's crazy how he gets into the pocket so easily, and I just really like his boxing, dude. He just looked really good hitting. Credits to Cody Durden though. Hell of a chin. But obviously Joshua Van wins by unanimous decision. He's ranked now. Super exciting fighter to watch. The little midget man just keeps getting it done somehow. Yeah, can't wait to see Joshua Van's next fight though. Really good boxing, really good on the feet. if he improves with that takedown defense, he's gonna go really far in the flyweight division, man. But yeah, on to the next fight. We have this old man. Oh my god. Chris Weidman versus Eryk Andrews. I picked Weidman to win this fight. And I should have gone with my inner gut and say, you know what, Eryk Andrews, he's probably the more younger guy here. And he's always steroid up in these fights. But I messed up. And Andrews looked really good on the feet. He dropped Weidman. Weidman kind of dropped him as well, I think. I kind of forgot at this point. But Andrews kind of kept it on the ground for the whole round. And he did a good job. No. Weidman freaking Weidman kept Andrews on the ground for the whole entire round. He did really good not letting Weidman do anything crazy. He was just kind of like there protecting until he got out of the round. Weidman being the wrestler here. In the second round, Weidman does the dumbest shit I've ever seen and pulls guillotine. Like when he was not gonna get it. And Andrews gets out of it, gets on Weidman, gets the half guard, and you know what he does? Starts doing what Weidman should have done and starts pouring some ground and pound. And Weidman for the entire round was just there covering up and didn't do anything, dude. He did not do nothing to try and get out of it. And to be honest with you, this could have been stopped earlier, like a couple times. It just looked like Weidman was just gonna lay there. I know there were like ticky-tack ground and pound punches, but like it didn't look like Weidman was gonna do anything. And Andrews gets the win by ground and pound finish. Great win by Andrews. Andrews, Eryk, your boy Andrews, whatever. I don't know what's next for Weidman. Dude really just needs a retirement fight. And for Andrews, go get your 20th UFC belt and retire. Both these guys need to get out of the middle. Just retire, bro. Some of these guys just need to learn how to retire. On to the next fight. We have Randy Brown versus Bryan battle. A fight I thought was going to be exciting. You know, I still picked Brado to win, and he still won. The way he won, though, while I was watching it, I was kind of happy. I was like, yay, Battle won, whatever. But now looking back at it, it's like, damn, all he did was clinch up. But whatever. In the first round, Brown looked really good on the feet, though. He was like throwing with intention. He did pretty good in the clinch work, you know, takedown defense when Battle tried to take him down a bunch of times and Battle couldn't. Battle tried to take the fight to the clinch, and I think this was the game plan from the beginning after like Brown's kind of like was just, you know, he had the better striking. Be honest with you, Brown had the better striking. But Brown for sure won that first round because he even got a takedown. And to end the first round, bro. But in the second round, Battle decided, Battle just decided, let's just go to the clinch, clinch it up. He did a good job though, using his knees and just tagging Randy Brown with, body shots or like little punches into the clinch. Randy did have some moments though, but in the third round, Randy does get a takedown, but Battle gets back up really quick, and is basically the same thing as the second round. Battle just gets him up on the cage in the clinch again, and he just had him there for in the entire third round. There was a moment where Randy Brown did break out of the clinch, did land a couple good strikes on Battle, but then they would just clinch right back up into the cage again. Battle wins by split decision. Always does good on the mic. Still happy he got the win. Just, you can't miss weight like that, because I'm pretty sure if he doesn't miss weight and he comes out with a good performance like this, or not even a good performance, but just does what he did against Randy Brown, people would have been like so mad or whatever. I don't care. Battle gets the win. On to the next fight. We have a pretty exciting fight, not gonna lie to you. This should have been on the main card, but Movsar Evloev versus Aljamain Sterling, dude. I picked Movsar Evloev to win this fight. And in the first round, Aljo did pretty good. Gets the back of Evloev and rides him. No diddy. But then he tries to slam Evloev, or Evolve it, whatever. He tries to slam Movsar and loses position. Evloev gets the back of Aljamain Sterling, and he tries to get in a Darce choke, but he just couldn't get it. Ends it in a crucifix. Obviously Evloev won that first round. In the second round, Aljo goes for another takedown, but Evloev continues to control Aljo. Aljo eventually does get back up, and they start like tagging each other on the feet. But Evloev does land a really nice overhand, and he grabs the leg of Aljamain and takes him down. Kept him there the entire round. He just did a great job just scrambling with Aljo, and Aljo did a pretty good job getting out of positions that were like, in danger. That could have put him in danger. But in the third round, Evloev spinning back fist. I don't know why he threw it like that. He just overthrew it, and Aljo gets his back. But Evloev, it was just his night. Had the better positions, had the better grappling exchanges, and he gets the win, and he's still undefeated. Beats a former champ. Still not a knockdown. Still undefeated. All wins by decision, dude. I'm pretty sure this could have been on the main card, but happy it was on a prelim, I guess. Whatever. It was a pretty decent fight. I like this fight, actually. On to the next fight, though. We have Vicente Luque versus Themba Gorimbo. I picked Themba Gorimbo to win this fight because I couldn't believe I wanted Vicente Luque to win, but I just couldn't trust in Vicente Luque until he got the win. He finally got the win. Thank you, God. The silent assassin gets it done, bro. In the first round, he lands a nice check right that drops Gorimbo. Immediately jumps on that anaconda choke. Chokes out Gorimbo, fastest anaconda choke in UFC history. And I'm kind of happy he won, bro. He needed this win so bad. If not, it was going to look... I think he was going to get cut. Or he was like a couple fights away from getting cut. Vicente Luque's back. Not completely back, because obviously Gorimbo's not a ranked opponent or anything. And he took the fight on short notice. But just happy to see Vicente Luque get a win, dude. On to the next fight, though. This fight right here, it was just sad. I'm gonna be honest with you. This literally probably killed the card's momentum. Dominick Reyes versus Anthony Lionheart Smith. I picked Reyes to win this fight. And right before this fight even starts, they literally say that Lionheart's longtime mentor and coach passed away. And now immediately knowing how emotional Lionheart is, like, you're kind of just like, damn, is he really about to like go into this fight and be ready to like at least beat Dominick Reyes? And no, he was not. In the first round, Dominick Reyes was just having his way with Smith, hitting him and doing whatever he wanted to do with him. And in the second round, Smith goes for a single leg, and Reyes just rains down elbows, and he just rains down anything on Smith's head, and Smith is just there holding it. Eventually he lets it go, but Smith was just not responding. He was not doing anything. He was just not trying to get out from bottom, dude. He just didn't want to fight. He just wasn't there mentally. When someone like, that's really close to home, a mentor of his, like a bunch of, like, been there since the beginning of his career, passes away, and you're going out there trying to fight for him, and he's not even there in your corner. It's not even worth fighting, bro. But honestly, Lionheart Smith, I think he retired tonight. I hope he did, dude. He should have retired a long time ago, but the Allenist money is not, it's not like good like that. He's chasing a check. I hope I don't see him fight again, bro. this was like so sad to see. It was sad to see Lionheart Smith go out like this. Great win by Reyes though. Lionheart Smith, just retire, please, for the sake of like your family, for yourself. On to the next fight. This right here. Damn, Choi was amazing in this fight, dude. Nathan Landwehr versus Choi. I picked Nate Landwehr to win because, you know, it's a late Nate Landwehr. And Choi levels. Just level. This is a new level of him. In the first round, he looked so good on the feet. Super crispy, hitting Landwehr with anything, bro, with a lead uppercut and even grappling with him. Something that we've not seen from Choi, like grappling. In the second round, he just kept the same momentum, showing new levels in his game, dude, with the grappling, getting a foot sweep, controlling Nate Landwehr. And in the third round, Nate knows he needs a finish, dude. He just starts off swinging and tries to get at Choi, but basically took himself down, bro, because he just tries to go for a takedown and like he overshoots himself or whatever, and Choi just gets and Choi gets this guy in a crucifix, and it was basically over for Nate, bro. He was not gonna get out of it, and yeah, they stopped the fight. Choi, best performance of his career. He looked really good out there in his fight. I mean, in this fight, bro. And he showed new levels to his game. And he calls out Bryce Mitchell, which, you know, is the next guy that we're about to talk about right now. And I kind of would like to see this fight, dude. Pretty interesting fight. Now that Choi has, like, some type of grappling. Obviously, not the grappling of Bryce Mitchell, but, you know, he's trying to get in the rankings. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, let's talk about Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell versus Kron Gracie. I picked Bryce Mitchell to win this fight. And I'm pretty sure everybody and their moms picked Bryce Mitchell to win this fight, dude. Mitchell takes down Gracie, controls him for the entire first round. Second round comes in. Gracie jumps guard. And, you know, he actually had Bryce Mitchell in trouble in that second round. Almost got him in an armbar. But Mitchell, by the power of Christ, he got through. And in the third round, Gracie jumps guard again. But Mitchell this time slams his head onto the canvas and lands two nasty elbows to get the finish. And it was a great win by, you know, Bryce Mitchell. He needed it. Gracie, you're getting cut, bro. You suck. Great one by Bryce Mitchell. Always puts up a good post-fight interview. And yeah, man. I think this was like the KO of the night, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was like the KO of the night. Like, that's how like kind of sad this card was. On to the next fight. I'm gonna rage. Just a warning. Cyril Gane versus Alexander Volkov. And I picked Alexander Volkov to win this fight. And he won this fight. In the first round, I'll give Gane a little bit of flowers. He did get a takedown. He did work on his grappling, but he cheated, bro. He grabbed the cage. And, bro, he grabbed the cage. He had this whack guillotine that wasn't going to do anything to Volkov to the end of the first round. I mean, at the end of the first round. Second round starts. And it was basically all Volkov, dude. Volkov was hit Gane with a spinning back fist, dude. That looked so clean. He was hitting him with the body kicks, dude. And Gane didn't really do anything in the second round, but just had him in a submission in the second round. Or he took him to the ground in the second round. He had him in a submission. And it was nothing, bro. And I'm here thinking, okay, it's probably 1-1 going into the third. What does Volkov do? What he needed to do. Got Gane to the ground. Controlled him the entire round because Gane was... They were literally stuck in a position. And Gane did, you know... It was shitty heavyweight grappling, let's be honest. And, yeah, dude. Volkov won this fight, bro. 2 rounds to 1. Maybe you could have given him a unanimous decision, bro. It's not like Gane was looking super good on the feet. And bro, the UFC, bro, I don't know why the judges do this, but dude, worst decision I've ever seen. Probably the worst decision this year, bro. Literally a career-defining win for Volkov. And Gane even thought he lost himself. He even said he had a horrible performance out there, dude. Bro left the cage after they said his name. And they told him to come back. And the moment this man comes back, he's like, yeah, I broke my toe in the beginning of the first round. I'm like, bro, what in the world is this, dude? One of the worst decisions I've ever seen. Worst decision this year. Volkov won this fight, bro. And I was so mad, bro. I couldn't believe it that they gave it to Gane just so they could make the Aspinall-Gane fight, bro. And bro, if you're gonna do that, at least let Gane earn this fight. Like, at least, I'm not earning. At least let him, like, yeah, at least let him earn it, bro. Like, at least make him fight again and make sure he, like, wins, like, by unanimous decision or, like, exciting fashion, bro. But, dude, come on, Volkov, a vet in the game, bro. He's been in the heavyweight division for a while. He gets this win right here, and you're gonna take it away from him, bro. Dude's about to get a title shot, and you take it away? It was so horrible to see, man. And I'm mad because I got my prediction right, and straight up robbery. Straight up freaking robbery. On to the co-main, dude. We have shove meat in your mouth, Rakhmonov versus Garry. I picked shove meat to win this fight. Dude, this fight was so boring, bro. Like, shove meat had Garry up in the clinch, up in the cage, brother, for literally almost the entire, like, first 3 rounds. They did break off in the first round, though. He had him up in the cage for almost the entire round. They did break off in the middle of the fight, and shove meat lands a nasty overright that I thought was probably gonna sleep soybean Garry, but it didn't. And yeah, second round, it was more of the same thing. Garry was just stuck in the clinch with shove meat there. Shove meat lands another overhand right and a sorry spinning back fist that didn't do anything. In the third round, Garry did better, though. He kind of won this round. He did good on the feet. Mark Goddard finally broke off the freaking clinch work that was not happening. That was just boring. And Garry won this round. But Garry's shorts had ripped because shove meat decided he wanted to pull a John Jones or a Diddy move in the fight. And they had to make Garry change shorts in the middle of the fight. Out of all the fighters, dude, it had to be Garry. Oh my god. Had to be Garry, dude. But yeah. In the third round. Was it the third round? I don't know, bro. It was so boring, and it was just mostly just them in the clinch, bro. Like, it was so boring. At least in the fifth round, Garry, if he would have just ate some protein, if he would have just ate some meat, probably would have finished that choke. He had the rear naked choke and everything, dude, but he just doesn't have any, like, muscle to it, dude. But yeah, boring fight. Two former training partners that just were scared to engage in anything. Could have put any kid to sleep watching this fight. Shove Me gets the win. Belal Muhammad has aura now. So funny that the security guards didn't even know he was a champ, and Joe Rogan even had to say it in the mic, bro. Come on. It's how you know. This is how you know the welterweight division is cooked. It's cooked until JDM or Buckley are fighting for the belt. But yeah, they had them face off in the middle of the cage. Doo-doo work right there. My goodness, JDM or Buckley, save us from this catastrophe of a division. But yeah, let's get to the main event. Alexandre Pantoja versus Asakura. I picked Pantoja to win in the first round. It was pretty action packed with Asakura's flying knees. One of them even landed on Pantoja, and Pantoja with his iron chin just ate it. Pantoja did land a right and dropped Asakura, and I was like, okay. And you kind of saw Asakura just leaving himself really open in some of these moments. And I was like, Pantoja can probably knock this guy out, but he's not. Pantoja just took round 1 real easily. In the second round, Pantoja jumps the back of Asakura, gets the hooks, takes him down, sinks in the rear naked choke. Asakura almost goes to sleep. Herzog stops the fight. Pantoja wins. Calls out Mighty Mouse. Pretty good call out, not gonna lie, if you want to make an interesting fight, but that means Dana White has to pay Mighty Mouse money that he never wanted to pay him when Mighty Mouse was in the UFC. I still think it's the rematch with Roy Val. Might be boring because Pantoja just looks good in every single fight, and yeah, he might just win again, but dude, at this point, what's next for Pantoja? I have no clue. Probably gonna have to pay Mighty Mouse some money, Matt, if you want that fight, but for now, I think Royval's gonna get it. I did pretty decent in picks in this fight, but overall, this card just was a whack card to end the pay-per-view year. We have one more fight, Buckley versus Covington. Let's see what happens in that card. UFC Tampa, wanted to go to that one, but yeah, I'm Jane Ups MMA. Like and subscribe. Got more videos coming for y'all.